So I'm gonna open up with saying an octopus, due to the fact that it has a higher IQ than Gohan, can adapt around Gohan before Gohan can adapt around it.
Okay. That sounds pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of characters in Dragon Ball aren't the smartest people, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure an octopus probably would have a higher IQ than like, let's say
Yeah,
Goku or something.
because consistently an octopus would have a higher IQ than Gohan. That's what I'm arguing, and that it's even theorized that octopodes are aliens.
Bang, bang. Sure.
It's even theorized that they're that smart.
Okay. But there's only one thing that really protects Gohan here.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the Cell games when Gohan was a teenager, Cell said the N word. I'm not even kidding. Cell said the N word in the English dub multiple times.
Oh
And
well.
Gohan is a Super Saiyan 2 to pass that. That
I
same
guess
Cell.
so. I
So that
already know what
means
you're gonna do because the whole N word thing, which no, that did not happen. You have to get a scan of that. I already know about that shit. But uh, I know an Octopus can make Gohan go blind with its ink, or throw an
oh
arm
dear.
at Gohan to confuse it, since Gohan's never encountered an octopus before.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so I think over time, due to the fact that it can adapt to Gohan faster than what Gohan can adapt to it can make Gohan go blind with the ink, and they can also just rip off one of its arms in case in a tight situation to scare Gohan, like say turn it into a snake or whatever. Since Gohan's never encountered, say, an Octopodes before, he would eventually be able to kill Gohan.
Okay.
Yeah, because mind you, an Octopodes is also known to just feel around, say, traps, and learn how to figure them out without even having to look at them. Then, of course, there's also the fact that Octopodes can solve a Rubik's Cube before a human can. And, of course, there's also the fact that Octopodes can get around any trap possible. It's already been tested multiple times by oceanologists.
Oh my, so this octopus has quite the IQ then, huh?
Yes. It's even
Well
theorized that
then,
they're smarter than dolphins.
that's for another day that I'm not probably gonna work on. Well, anyway, Gohan not might have the brains to defeat this octopus, but he might have the bronze, as if he somehow be able to,
Uh,
hit the
so,
octopus.
do you know the nature of of the octopus skin?
Not necessarily.
Well, so first things first, an octopus does not have bones, so it wouldn't be able to feel kinetic damage. At most, an octopus would just absorb the punch to the face, basically, and tether itself around Gohan because an octopus has suction cups under its tentacles. So it eventually could just work its way up to Gohan's head and eventually munch down on it with its beak.
Y'all want to see some one day water?
No, we do not.
You may want to mute for this because I'm arguing Octopus versus Teen Gohan.
Yeah, this is the guy that this is the guy that debated a coconut crab versus Dio.
And one, it was great. It was great.
Okay.
So,
But
do you have anything for Gohan?
well, Gohan and Super Saiyan 2 pretty strong match up against Super Perfect Cell. Super Perfect Cell say he can show the entire solar system. Also, Gohan can move much faster than light, so that gives him somewhat of an advantage. But the thing
Well,
is,
first things first. Well, so a couple things, right? So first things first, stats are equalized. Second, just because he fought
oh, you
Perfect Cell
said
does not mean
stats
he'd be able to
equal.
kill an octopus, because an octopus also has regeneration of limbs. So that's regeneration on the
So
cellular level.
kind of like Cell, right?
Kind of, but a little slower.
Oh, so this would kind of in a way give the upper hand to Gohan here, but not by a lot though, because their generation's almost identical to Cell, but just slower. So I feel like if this that was obviously going to take underwater. And Gohan's not gonna, be able to stay underwater for a long time. So he's gonna have to hurry up and fire some key plants at the octopus. Somehow manage to do something.
Okay.
Try to outmaneuver the octopus. Definitely not try to outsmart it, because
Okay, so
this
first things
octopus
first,
is
an
smart.
octopus can actually outmaneuver Gohan due to the fact that they can move like jets. Since we are using standard battle assumptions in an area where both their physics work, so an octopus will be able to move around easier than what Gohan can, because one has 8 legs, two it can jet out like a propeller that's like charged up a blast or whatever.
Hmm. Well, Gohan sort of in a way has something like that. Kind of like the boost flying we've seen before in Dragon Ball multiple times, where people boost their flying, kind of like a boost just out of nowhere, and then
Yeah,
boom, they're
but
flying much faster.
yeah, so I'm aware of that. I'm also a debutard, but not to the same extent people are, right? But ooh, excuse me, sorry, I had something to drink earlier, but fuck. Anyway, so an octopus, right, is gonna analyze that and find a way to get around Gohan, because this same octopus is going to adapt to Gohan faster than it can adapt to the octopus, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it's gonna fire Ki Blast. The octopus is just gonna regenerate its limbs, and that over time, the octopus is just gonna run away, make Gohan curious and follow after it, and eventually kill the fucker.
But what if Gohan isn't that retarded? What if he actually figures out that's going to happen? Or
He's
maybe
known to be
Gohan.
more of a curious person. That's the thing.
But.
Remember, he's
I
never
feel
seen
like.
an octopus before,
I
right?
just have. Yeah, he's never seen an octopus yet, at least. But.
So what's the first
Besides
thing he's
that.
gonna do when he sees an octopus?
Uh. Try to have it for dinner.
Yeah. So what do you think's gonna happen? It's gonna move wits around. It's gonna move. It's gonna eventually move around Gohan and eat his brains out with its beak.
Hmm. Is teleportation a thing here, or is that cheating?
Gohan doesn't have teleportation. He has Z vanish. But if you want to use
Well,
Universe
there.
2 logic, if you want to use Universe 2 logic, it's what he has after images and whatnot. But I'm saying that the octopus is
Uh,
going to adapt around Gohan and kill it before Gohan can adapt to it.
well, I just think if Gohan somehow, in the weirdest way imaginable, is somehow able to get the best of the octopus somehow in some weird way, he might be able to pull off a Kamehameha and at least do, I'd say, very little but minor damage to the octopus, and this might give Gohan the upper hand, right?
Okay, I've already argued that the octopus would kill Gohan before he can adapt to it. So you have to prove that Gohan will have a higher level adaptation. Because I've already mentioned how Gohan's naturally curious since he'd never seen an octopus before. And of course, there's also. Do you want to actually, do you want to go into conclusions and then have a judge vote?
You know what? That doesn't sound too bad. Let's go with that.
Okay, so my conclusion is that this octopus is gonna eat Gohan for dinner, and because Dragon Ball is his bitch. Anyway, your conclusion?
Ah, yes, in my conclusion, Gohan will not have enough time to outmaneuver, outsmart, and basically adapt to the octopus in enough time. He might do some damage, but that's about it. The octopus is going to regenerate it, and then eventually either strangle Gohan to death or just tell him to get the hell out of my